This new shadow in solo leveling is changing everything. Let's talk about it. What's good, YouTube? No Getting Married. Come with you today with an Army of Shadows updated video. So as you guys know, we finally got the boy Tusk in yesterday's update. So we're going to teach you guys each and everything you need to know about him, whether you need to extract him at all. Who should you extract first? What's the new best shadow to extract first? But before we get into any of that, make sure you leave a like on the video. It really helps the channel out. If you're new, consider subscribing to the channel as well. Turn it on and post notifications so you don't miss an upload or a live. But let's get straight into this, guys. So, of course, it's going to cost 100 traces of shadows to extract the boy Tusk. And we ended up doing that. Now, we upgraded him from common to knight. I need about like 120 more traces to get him from knight to elite knight. And we definitely want to do this. Now, Tusk is a very good shadow. His shadow authority actually increases core attack by more than a single number, right? So we're talking 20% at the common, and then at elite it's 25%, at knight it's 30%, and then at elite knight it's 35%. I think the old common used to be 40% though, so a little bit of a nerf there, right? And then they always get a special skill at knight, so this is his concentrated heat. And then it's basically the same one that Kargalgan does, where he, creates heat above his head and like flame orbs go and shoot at the enemy. But guys, when it comes to what you extract first, I think honestly the order might stay the same, and here's why. Let's say you're just playing out the game, you just got onto solo leveling your eyes, you won't be able to get to chapter 18 and beat Kargalgan, right away. So it's not like you're gonna save all your traces until you get to Kargalgan. So I personally think the best method or best order still is after Egress, you want to go blades, iron, and then tank. But what also is big is that Netmarble is giving us a lot of ways to get more traces of shadow. And why is this the case? Well, of course, with a new shadow, we got to have more methods to get more traces of shadow. Of course, we want to upgrade our shadow as high as possible. So without these new methods, that would not be possible. What do I mean? If we click that top right icon, there's a few places now that gives traces of shadow. So I got over 300 free traces yesterday. The first one is going to be at level 48. You're going to get 50 there. And then I think there was another one. I could be mistaken. It's kind of hard to see past this. Here it is, level 54. So you get 100 traces if you're level 54. Now, of course, you got to be at least like level 60, probably in level 70s to even meet Kargalgan. So you can definitely save it and budget it there. The next place that we're getting shades also, if we go down into our shop, it's going to be under special and under level up pack. Now, of course, I can't show you guys because I already, purchased it, but the level up pack, it gives you 100 traces, I think twice. So 200 traces from just leveling up. Now, of course, you have to be, I believe it's level 76. We might get that on screen to confirm you guys, but you guys are getting a lot of free traces of shadow, and we got a bunch yesterday, and it was amazing. We were able to not only extract Tusk, but like upgrade him to all the way up to knight, and that's a big upgrade. So that's 350 traces to get him to knight, and then it's 100 traces to extract them. So we ended up spending about 450 traces. I think before we claimed all we could, we had about like 250. So now we're at 138. Like I said, though, we need that extra 122. But now that we talked about that, let's talk about why he might be one of the best shadows now. Now, of course, I'm talking on the hunter side. Now, you could use him first for Sun Jinu if you're using something like the Huntsman, because the Huntsman is very dependent with core attack. So obviously you can read the effects here, but the Huntsman is probably the only weapon that I consider using Tusk first for. So if you're not using Tusk first, then it's probably not important as much. I'd still probably prefer Egress over Tusk for the boy Sun Jinu. Now then, with that in mind, for the hunters, for you Alicia Blanc mains, and I'm now one myself, you guys are 1000% are going to benefit from using Tusk. And I already did this on stream, but for, video purposes, we're just gonna go ahead and quickly compare. So testing yesterday yielded that when I use Alicia by herself and I use Tusk by herself, I beat this floor 25 boss with an extra, what's the word? 10-second differential. So We can get into this testing. We can do Alicia by herself. This is A5 Alicia with her weapon A5, rocking toughness and B set. So she's very, very OP. Like I said, it took us 49 seconds in the initial testing. And we're talking no ultimate skill. So no ultimate skill on either runs. And then you guys can see the stacks, how it stacks up. So right now she's by her lonely, but she's not in the red, so she's not getting that nerf. But if we get into this, boom, we're using Frost. We're spamming that core attack. We're doing as much as we can. Boom, 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 boom. As you can see, the Ice Bear's health is just melting, right? So Alicia's very, very strong. But now she's getting crazy amounts of support. As the bear goes ahead and activates his berserk mode, we're still barraging him with multiple attacks. We want to get this out the way as soon as possible. We're gonna hit boom, we're gonna hit boom, hit him with a tornado, boom, boom, boom. And we're not gonna use the ultimate, remember. We're just gonna see how fast it is to kill without using the ultimate. Looks like one more core attack might do the trick, and boom. So yeah, literally identical to yesterday's match. So I played it as fast as I can, and that yielded 47 seconds. So literally a second off from yesterday's results. And now we're gonna use Alicia and Tusk, and we're gonna show you guys the insane damage difference. So obviously using other supports, other hunters is gonna be beneficial as well. And we're gonna go ahead and add Tusk here. Like I said, at night, he's increasing core attack damage by 30%. That's big. I don't even have the Dragon Knight set for Alicia, but that would even go crazier here, not gonna lie. And who knows, that bear could probably be done in like 30 seconds flat if I did. But stat re-rolling is how it is, you know. Let's go ahead and get straight into this though. So just by having him equipped, we're gonna go ahead and get that buff that we talked about. So I don't even really have to summon him, but look at the damage differential. 50% already. 35, 34. He didn't even activate his berserk mode. There it is. Let's go ahead and hit him with a tornado. 17%. This is insane. Look at that. I feel like that's even faster. That's under 30 seconds now. And then we're rocking the exact same thing. So 26 seconds. So we just went from 47 seconds to 26 seconds. So that's a 20 second differential. This is insane. So you guys are seeing live how much Tusk affects hunters, especially core attack hunters. This of course being the main case in Alicia Blanc. There is definitely a new meta going around, but we didn't even talk about, you know, using her with mean, using her with Maylene even. So there's a lot that's gonna be going forward. We're gonna talk about that of course though, and release a lot of videos talking about the new meta going forward in solo leveling Arise. But with that in mind, what do you think of the new Tusk Shadow? Leave your thoughts below on Reddit. Be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.